Welcome to another instructional snippet. In this video, we will be using water properties to determine the amount of liquid and/or vapor in a container. This is what we know about the container or flask. Note that it has an accurate pressure gauge, but it does not have any temperature indication. The pressure gauge reads 35.3 psi. The flask with contents weighs 50 pounds. We know that there is water in the flask and it has been heated. Our goal is to determine how much of the water is liquid and how much of it is vapor, if any. Let's walk through the solution. First, let's convert the gauge pressure to absolute pressure. The absolute pressure in the flask is 50 psi. Now let's determine the mass of water in the flask. We know that the empty flask weighs 5 pounds, it now weighs 50 pounds. Knowing that 1 pound force gives a mass of 1 pound mass and acceleration of 32.2 feet per second squared, we determine that there is 45 pounds mass of water in the flask. We don't know yet if it is all liquid, all vapor, or a mixture. Let's calculate the specific volume for the contents inside the flask. Now let's look up the specific volume for saturated liquid and saturated vapor at 50 psi. We now see how the specific volume of the water in the flask compares to these values. As shown here, it falls between the specific volumes for saturated liquid and saturated vapor. This indicates that we have a saturated mixture in the flask. We know the volume of the flask and that specific volume times mass equals volume. Let X be the mass of the saturated vapor. The equation shown equates the volume of the saturated mixture to the volume of the flask. After a little algebra, we obtain that the mass of the saturated vapor is 0.0262 pounds mass. The mass of the saturated liquid is then 44.974 pounds mass. This is what we were looking for. I hope you found this instructional snippet useful. If so, please like and subscribe. Thanks and have a great day.